And I'm Darcy Strickland. We're starting off talking about the storms that moved across the nation's midsection over the weekend. Nearly 24 calls in just a few hours this morning at the South Carolina Baptist Convention. These calls coming from churches and individuals who are looking to help the victims of the tornadoes across 6 states. As News 19's Rachel Ripp shares, this convention has a relief department, and they're getting into high gear now to help.
They always go northeast, so it went up through Kentucky this way. It's hit several states along the way.
Prayer, financial help, then boots on the ground. That's the order of business here at the South Carolina Baptist Convention's Disaster Relief Department.
The way Southern Baptist Disaster Relief is set up, we have an agreement that no state goes into another state unless invited, because random volunteers showing up creates more disaster.
Right now, they're in the first 2 stages, as other Baptist conventions sharing immediate borders with Kentucky and Tennessee, for example, are helping. Once enabled, they'll have nearly 2,000 trained volunteers to pull from. For now, directors like Sue have reached out to those volunteers to let them know they could be called on.
People are very traumatized after a disaster of any kind, but a tornado is a different kind of trauma. So chaplains are much needed to help with emotional and spiritual support during this time when people are just devastated.
Other churches like Zion Lutheran in Lexington have reached out to their denomination's disaster ministry department too.
I think that pooling resources with other people of faith who care about those in need tends to be the most effective way.
These 2 people tell me it's best for victims to get immediate financial help most right now, as opposed to supplies. That is, unless someone has a direct connection who has a direct need and can make the trip there to deliver the goods.
Our faith compels us to come alongside them in any way we can.
For now, Midlands organizations and churches are waiting on direction for that next step of boots on the ground. Reporting in Lexington, Rachel Ripp, News 19 WLTX.
Well, as we know, the tornado just leveled a candle factory in Kentucky and also an Amazon fulfillment center. And now President Biden is going to travel to that area on Wednesday to see the terrible damage from the storm firsthand.